Hi everyone, it's Muriel and welcome to another episode of Miss Cooper's Coop After Dark. Yes, this is the last Miss Cooper's Coop episode for 2013. So aren't you lucky you're here tonight? So let's do our ritual so we can show our viewers what time it is. It's 12:15. And yes, I am doing pretty good. I have been running around today taking advantage of the gift cards that we got for Christmas. I did go to Daiso, but I didn't buy much. I bought this little thing here. You know what this is, right? It's the dispenser that holds the double-sided tape that you can buy at Daiso. And I typically have been for the last probably month. I think I've been twice picking up this double-sided tape. And they have it in the 15 millimeter or the 18 millimeter and the 15 millimeter. Yeah, so, but today when I went, I got a dispenser for it and it works pretty good. You know, with these little blades, you always have to be careful that you don't cut your hand. But for the most part, it's pretty good. So, that was all the crafty haul that I did today. I think I'm done for the year. But we did some clothes shopping. You know, we get those gift cards. We went to Kohl's, we went to Target, we went to Wet Seal, we went to Sephora, we went to Forever 21. Yeah, so it's been a busy day, but I did come in and I made a birthday card because I want to mail a package out Monday. And then I figured, why not do a tutorial? So tonight you have a treat for all of you that stayed up to watch Miss Cooper's Coop. We're going to do a card. So let me put my sign away. And I'll show you what I did so far, and then we will make one together. So here is the birthday card that I made. I'm using the Graphic 45 Les Romantiques collection. I don't typically use that collection often, but I went for it, and it's a really pretty paper pad. If you have it, you know that. You could make birthday cards, anniversary cards, wedding shower cards, I don't know, sympathy cards. I mean, if you use just some of the prints and not so much the words or the images on it, you know, it's just beautiful. It's soft, it's sweet, it's romantic, it's comforting, it's all that. So I made a birthday card on my corrugated card like I love to use, and I noticed this box that I'm working from, some of these cards are twisted, and I don't know what happens in shipping, but I think if I pull another one out, I'm going to take it back to Michael's to show them. So if you are one who buys the corrugated card, just be careful when you take it out, because a lot of times it's off, you know, it's crooked. So, but anyway, here's my card. I am using some Prima Bling. I'm using some this beautiful lace that I got from the Paper Bag Lady. On her channel, like page 2 or page 3, she sells trims, bags of trims, like by color, and that was in the batch that I bought the first time it seemed like I've seen it. So I used some of that on the card. I used some seam binding, a spare parts flower, and we have a recollection wooden ticket piece embellishment here. We also have that clock, if you remember, and as we create, I'll show you the pack. And I did some stamping here, a happy birthday, and then open it up, and it's just ready for the sentiment. So we're going to do this, but we're going to do maybe a anniversary congratulations card. So why don't we get started, and I'll give you measurements and all that as we go along. So we're going to start with our 5.5 by 5.5 inch corrugated card. And I have a piece of the collection, kind of a damask dark brown, and I'm just going to peel the tape off. And again, this is this double-sided tape from Daiso that works really well for me and comes off really fast, believe it or not. I have some sticky tape that's, what is that on here? That's really sticky. So this, you know, when it comes to peeling off, does peel off really quick. Okay, so let's make sure we're in frame. I think we're going to work right here so you can see. So I'm just going to layer this onto my card and try to cover up as much of the corrugated color on the card itself. So that's our first step. We've just mounted that down. Next, I have 2 pieces of the from the collection, the word side, and then we have this dotted side, and this piece here is 5.5 across, and it's 3.5. This one here, same thing, 5.5 across, and I believe that is 3.5. This is 2.5, I believe. Okay, so basically you just want to put a little on the bottom and the majority of it on top. So I have distressed the edges with Vintage Photo. I went ahead for time's sake and taped the back of all of these. So we're just going to take this off. I didn't do any distressing on this card as I did with the first one. I went around the edges with my distressing tool. But this one I thought we would just keep it just straight edge. Okay, so let's make sure Le Romantique is the right side, and let's double check our card because I have been known to stick paper on card and it opens up sideways. So I'm going to make sure that's right, and we're just going to place this up top. Now it does have a little edge so that you're showing some of the brown. That's how I cut it. Okay, so and let me just repeat something because I think I misled you. The back side here is 5.5. It covers the entire card. The inside, this printed as well as this printed is 1/4 inch less. So I apologize for that because I wanted some of the trim to show. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and peel this off again. Yeah, see, this is real easy way this comes off. Like I said, I have some, that sticky tape, oh my goodness, it's a doozy. Okay, so let's go ahead and layer this down. And again, I want to see some of that edge on the bottom, and I want to make sure that the sides are even. And then I'm just going to lay it down. Okay, so there we go, right? Okay. Next, what we're going to do is we have this beautiful trim again from Paperback Lady that I got. I don't remember when, but it's really pretty. So I'm just going to hit with my glue gun straight across so that we can lay this trim down. And I want to have the top of the trim meet up with the top of the paper here so that some of this on the bottom shows. Okay, so let's get the glue gun. Let's wake her up. And let's just squeeze her down. Try to get a straight line if you can. And we're going to put her right there. That's about right. Okay. Now, what I might do, being I have it lined up the way I want it is even on top, I might just put a little under here so that the middle is secure as well. There we go. So now I know it's going to lay down and it's not going to pop up. Okay, now the edges are hanging over just a little, as you can tell here and here. So I'm just going to go in with my scissors and trim that off so that it's lined up with the card. Just a really quick little snip. And you may not have to do that with your trim. It just depends. Okay. So there we go. About as even as I can get it. Okay, so now what I have is a background piece, and I have a piece that fits in like this. So again, there's a little trim here. So why don't we go ahead and take this off. And just want to make sure that this video is not too long. So if I appear to be rushing, I apologize. But I think you scrappers can figure this out. I'm just going to mount this on top of this as evenly as I can. Again, it has a very small border trim as well. You can see there. Now I didn't put tape on the back, but I will do that right now with my new little Daiso trim score tape. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm going to lay that like this. And this is just a little too long, so we'll snip it off and then stick it there. And then we'll eyeball another piece and get it to the corner. There we go. Okay, so you didn't need to see that. That was out of frame, but you know how to lay tape on your paper. Okay. Now, this one here, if you can see by the card, I have it at an angle. I have this corner facing, touching that, and then that corner up top there, so that we're still able to see some of this pretty lace. So we're just going to get that on there like that, and then we're going to stick her down. So there we go. Okay, so now our next step is we have all these yummy embellishments. Let me show you. I have this beautiful flower from, this is from the Bow Bunny collection. I have this clock here. You remember this is from Recollections. I have this ticket here, excuse me, this ticket here, and I found this in my chipboards of Prima stuff that someone went to the warehouse for me and picked it up. And then I have a stamped congratulations that I am using from, and you probably have this too, I bought it at Hobby Lobby. It's the cling rubber stamps, and it had several of them. They look like this: best wishes, made with love, just for you, happy birthday. So I just stamped it out, cut it, distressed it with some vintage photo. I also fussy cut one of the butterflies and one of the postage stamps from the collection. And I have a stick pin. I think this is from my yellow bicycle, or my blue yellow bicycle. A stick pin that says us, some Prima bling, and then I have this beautiful picture of a young bride. So we're going to put this on here now. So why don't we go ahead and put some tape on the back of that. And let's get some focus on the corners here. I hope I am, I'm probably out of frame, but again, you know how to put tape on your paper here. Oh, that corner there. So sorry about this. Okay, so why don't we just go ahead and peel this off. And we're 13 minutes in. We're going to try to quickly pull this together and try to get it as close to 15 minutes as possible, if we can. Okay, so now I'm going to be centering her like this on the card, but I also want to take my congratulations and kind of lay it right there. So we're going to lay the congratulations down first. So let me just put some tape on that. Okay, like so. And again, this is going to be congratulations, maybe a bridal shower. I don't know. It'll just go into my stash for now. So let's go ahead and just lay this, if you can see, like right there. Okay, and then we'll take our picture of our bride to be, and we will just put it, let's see if the card is straight. I do want that just about right there. There we go. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start adding my embellishments that I have. This beautiful glittered flower is going to go right there. I'm going to put the clock behind it there. The postage stamp right here. I'm going to put it right here. Let's move her out the way. This out the way. And the butterfly we're going to put right here. And of course you can't see. Very good, Muriel. So let's see if we can get a little bit closer. And we'll angle her down some. Okay, so you can just kind of watch me put this together. So I'm just going to put some hot glue here. Okay, let's put her right there. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on my clock piece here and get it down and make sure it's the 12 is showing up top like a regular clock would. And then I'm just going to put it right behind there. I have my postage stamp. I think I'm going to put some pop dots, dimensions on the back of this instead of taping it down. I think I want it to be a little raised. See here. And excuse my fingernails, while we were in Sephora I was checking out some nail polish, so I just put one color on. I didn't do the rest of my hand, but I'm going to just layer that right there like so. Okay, you can see that right there. And then we have the butterfly, to which we will be, I think I'm going to put it on the leaf. So I'm just going to put a dab of hot glue there and put it right there. Like most butterflies do, they land right on top of plants and flowers. Okay, and then I have my ticket, which I'm going to snug right under there. So let's get some, and I want to make sure this is not a sticky peel off, because if it is, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to peel off half of it, because I don't want the other half to touch. Okay, so I'm just going to put my hot glue right here, and then I'm going to shove her back there like that, so that one side sticks and the other side doesn't. Okay, get the tape out of here. And then lastly, I have the stick pin, and we're just going to shove her down behind the flower somewhere and make sure it doesn't come out the other end. It's real challenging. Okay, there we go. So we got the us right there. And then lastly, I just have this Prima Bling, and I thought I wanted to put it kind of like that, if you can see. So I'm going to quickly peel this off. And I hope I didn't rush. I hope you can follow along with this late night tutorial. Okay, so let's get her kind of touching all three. Right there, right there, right there. And if I wanted to, I think I could. I think I do have another piece right here. So we will peel this off. And, oops. Okay, you didn't come off with the rest of the guys, so I'm sorry for you. Okay, and we're just going to put this right here at the bottom. So that is our congratulations card. Again, it could be for getting married, for the shower, sympathy. Well, we wouldn't say congratulations, but on this one we did. So, and then I'll do the inside, but you can do the inside any way you want. So I hope you something was helpful here for you today with these 2 cards that I made using the Graphic 45 Les Romantiques collection, and some Recollections bling, some trims, some spare part, and some Bow Bunny flowers, and a host of other goodies. So thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you next year, Miss Cooper's Coop After Dark. Take care, everyone. Bye now.